So this is Decidueye. It's the final Pokemon. It's the final evolved form of the Rowlet family. You can see what it looks like over here. There's its model. Here its base stats: 78 HP, 107 attack, 75 defense, 100 special attack, 100 special defense, 70 speed. It's a grass ghost type. So, and its abilities. It's got Overgrowth, powers up grass moves when the Pokemon's HP is low. It says it twice, don't worry about that. And Long Reach, that's a new ability. The Pokemon uses its moves without making contact on the target. So if they have a Rocky Helmet, for example, you're not going to take damage from that. No Iron Barbs damage, etc., except no Flame Body burn, stuff like that. So, first thing that I like about Decidueye is its Grass Ghost typing. That's a pretty cool typing. You get a lot of natural immunities to stuff like Fake Out, things like Spore you're immune to, so that's pretty cool. I don't like its base stats particularly. It's just really weak, especially with like the Ultra Beasts, and like it's just going to be put into environments where its stats aren't holding up. It's not strong enough. It's not strong. Like 107, 100 is not particularly great, and it's definitely not very bulky. 78, 75 special bulk isn't wonderful. Like Mega Gardevoir is 68, 65, and that thing's like very frail. So this isn't too much bulkier than that. Obviously it is, but obviously it is a little bit bulkier. But it's not. You're not gonna be like, oh yeah, like I've got my Decidueye, I can take this hit very often. Special defense is nice, 100. I mean that's okay. It's nothing remarkable, but it's certainly all right. And 70 speed is pretty miserable. Again, that's not terrible. That's the same as Breloom, Volcanion, Bisharp, but it's not great. So base stats a little lacking. The ability is interesting and unique, but I don't think it's going to be particular. It might be useful in some situations, but overall, it's not like something I'm going to be looking for when I build a team. I'm not going to be saying, okay, and now I need a Pokemon who doesn't take contact hits on my team because I need that. It's a nice thing, but it's nothing to write home about. But that Grass Ghost typing is definitely really cool. That's my favorite thing about Decidueye. So move pool here. I'm not gonna go through like the entire move pool. I've highlighted a couple of the moves that I think are important in competitive doubles or have the potential to be important on this set. U-turn is like highlighted elsewhere, so don't worry about that. Confuse Ray, I guess maybe like you can confuse them. Spirit Shackle. So this is actually like a really cool move. This is the signature move of Decidueye. 80 base power, 100 accuracy, and it's ghost type, so you do get the same type attack bonus there. The user attacks while simultaneously stitching the target's shadow to the ground to prevent the target from escaping. So I don't think it's priority or anything. I don't think this move like goes before your opponent tries to switch and stops them from switching. If it did, that would be really, really cool. I think it's more likely that it just attacks and then they can't switch the next turn. Either way, that's a pretty interesting move. What the best thing for it, like the thing that would make Decidueye the best that it could possibly be, is if this move went before they switched and it told you that they were trying to switch, kind of like Pursuit. Maybe not double damage, but it kind of let you know your opponent's trying to switch here, and you're stopping them from doing it. So you can get some kind of idea of what they want to do. Other than that, there are obviously other. I got 3 slides of move pools, so like this isn't the entire move pool. Don't worry. But other than that, like on this page, there's nothing really interesting. Leafage, the new grass move, is here. The user attacks by pecking the target with leaves. Pebbling, whatever. It's nothing. I just thought it was interesting that there's the new move. Baton Pass, that's a singles thing. Defog, that's a singles thing. Haze, I mean, maybe, like, that's for Crobat in a Geomancy meta, but, like, I don't know. Maybe Haze if you really want to go out there. So next we got another big page. Synthesis sticks out. The user restores its own HP. The amount of HP regained varies with the weather. So it's also got Roost down here. So if you have a Sun team, you might want Synthesis, but otherwise you're probably going to want to go with Roost, just because Synthesis recovers less HP in other weathers, and like, there are other weathers going to be around in VGC and in doubles. Sucker Punch here. It's not stab. Sucker Punch did get a nerf from 80 to 70 base power, but like 70 is still decent. It's strong priority. This move enables the user to attack first. This move fails if the target is not readying an attack. So I like Sucker Punch. It's not stab, so it's not going to be particularly strong. But Decidueye only has 70 base speed, so if you wanted to go first, a lot of the time it's going to have to be with priority, or you're going to have to take a hit first. And we saw that bulk. and it was not very good. Leaf Blade, finally we get some good physical grass stab because it's probably a physical attacker. Remember, 107 attack, 100 special attack. You could go either way, but I prefer physical on this for me. And I'm going to talk about that more. But anyway, Leaf Blade, 90 base power, 100 accuracy, grass type. The user hand, whatever, it attacks them. Critical hits land more easily. That's important. It's got an increased crit rate. So that's great. Brave Bird for coverage, maybe. I mean, the user touches it. You get recoil. It's 120 base power, flying move, physical, makes contact, but doesn't actually make contact if you have that, what's it called again? Long reach, if you have long reach, so that's wonderful. Like, I don't know, I don't see this thing as like running 3 attacks protect, but maybe if you want to, you can run like Life Orb with it and run Brave Bird. Hidden Power, obviously every Pokemon gets Hidden Power. I just thought it was important if you want to run Hidden Power, I don't know. Fairy, if they invent that for the Como, whatever. Hidden Power's there, Sunny Day is there, Protect is there. Very important, you know, pretty much any non-choice set you're going to be running for this thing is going to have Protect if you're playing a doubles format. Roost, I already showed that off, and Safeguard. Other than that, I mean, even Safeguard is a stretch. I mean, maybe if you want to annoy somebody, you can use Double Team, but like, other than that, I don't think I really missed anything super important. Light Screen is nice, but there's no Reflect. So you can't like even do a weird dual screen set. So I think like out of this group of moves, I like Leaf Blade, I like Sucker Punch, maybe Brave Bird, maybe Roost in singles. I don't know if you have their Space Forward in doubles with Protect. Definitely Protect. Like, I don't know. Those are just the things that stood out to me. It gets Nasty Plot. Like that's a good enough thing for a special attacker, I guess. It only has 100 base special attack, but with Nasty Plot, you can make that respectable with Shadow Ball down here, but as you're going to see, it gets some other moves. So, Swords Dance right there. If you want to go with a boosting set, you're probably going to be better off with Swords Dance. That way you can still get the most out of Spirit Shackle. So anyways, this is the last page of moves. Shadow Claw, Ghost Staff that isn't Spirit Shackle. I mean, I'm probably going to be always using Spirit Shackle. Doesn't look like it has a downside, but if you wanted to use Shadow Claw for whatever reason, critical hits land more easily. Swords Dance, you get +2 attack, like that's nice. Swagger, if you really are a good player, you can use Swagger. U-turn there for momentum. With Spirit Shackle, that doesn't seem too necessary, like, because they can't switch anyway. I guess you could Spirit Shackle, then U-turn, but you could Spirit Shackle and then switch, like, completely safely, knowing they're not going to switch out, right? I mean, obviously in doubles, it's a little harder, because you have the other slot to contend with, right? So let's say I Spirit Shackle Charizard, but their partner, I don't know, Articuno is about to Ice Beam me, I better get out of there, whatever. It doesn't matter, whatever. You can U-turn, you can Baton Pass after Spirit Shackle as well, I guess in singles, I don't know. I just thought U-turn's a good move. That's enough of that. Substitute, everybody gets Substitute. And a Grass Pledge there, just in case you wanted to run like a Pledge team with the other starters and you felt like joking around a little bit with that. But other than that, there's not too much here. False Swipe is nice for in-game, like to help you catch stuff because it can't kill them. I guess that's neat. Steel Wing coverage, not really necessary. I guess for fairies, but like it's not that, it's pretty weak. and like you're better off just Spirit Shackling probably and going into something else. Even Diancie, like, who's quad weak to Steel, you just have grass moves, right? Energy Ball if you want to use a special set, I don't really want to. Low Sweep, the user makes a swift attack on the target's legs, which lowers the target's speed, only it's not stab, like it's fighting. It's only 65 base power. It just doesn't seem worth it. So, those are the moves. Conclusion, creative typing, I really like the Ghost Grass typing, I think that's cool. Unremarkable ability, yeah. Long Reach doesn't seem very good. Overgrow is Overgrow. I mean, it's pretty basic. Poor base stats. It's not bulky. It's not strong. It's not fast. I mean, you kind of got the short end of the stick here, Decidueye. Powerful support move, Spirit Shackle. I really like Spirit Shackle. If this thing had, like, a way better base stat total, Spirit Shackle would, like, be really cool. Or if a different Pokemon gets Spirit Shackle down the road, that would be awesome. Possible moveset for doubles, Spirit Shackle, Leaf Blade, Sucker Punch, Protect. I just threw that together. You get dual stabs. You get Sucker Punch for priority and Protect. I guess you could use U-turn or Baton Pass over Sucker Punch there, just to Spirit Shackle something and then switch out. you know, up to you. Parish teams in VGC 2017, like I had that idea that maybe you could Spirit Shackle something on the second to last turn, and then you can switch out your Shadow Tagger. Maybe, I mean, it's only trapping one opponent, but, you know, only problem is for VGC 17, there's no Mega Gengar in the Alola decks, and there's no Gothitelle, so it seems pretty unlikely that you're going to be able to get a Shadow Tag thing going. So it looks like a nifty move, but, I mean, there's not much else to say. Overall rating, honestly, I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of Decidueye. Spirit Shackle is cool, but, like, you can't have your whole Pokemon just hinging on this one move. It's not that strong, you know. Like, it's a cool move. It's definitely got like a cool competitive effect to it, but it's only 80 base power. Decidueye only has 107 attack. It's really slow. I'm sorry, I don't see it, guys. So I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of Decidueye. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you want, because there's definitely going to be analysis for a whole lot of Sun and Moon Pokemon. I'm going to be throwing together some competitive sets. Going to be doing a lot of battling when the games are released. So, have yourselves a great day.